부chaque English for Teens.
Welcome to Buchaque English for Teens. I'm Josh Barnard from EON.
And I'm Alex Schroer, also from EON. Every week we're going to be sharing English phrases used by native-speaking teens.
We hope you enjoy them.
So Josh, what's this week's issue about?
Well, Kazu finally reveals his superpower.
Superpower? I wonder what it could be.
Well, let's listen and find out. Blair teacher, I have a question.
Out with it.
Check this out.
Oh boy, this should be good.
I finished. Do you have something more difficult?
I like you, Kazu.
That's your idea of a superpower? Being good at math?
Yeah, it's such a useful skill.
You gotta dream a little bigger. Anyway, did you catch how Kazu asked for more difficult work?
Yeah, he said, do you have something more difficult? Right?
Yep. But why did he say something and not anything?
Grammatically, either one is correct, but there is a slight difference in nuance.
We use something when we expect that the answer will be yes. Kazu thought that the worksheet was really easy, so he assumed that the teacher would have a harder one.
But anything is more general, so we use it when we don't know what the answer will be. If Kazu had said, do you have anything more difficult? It would sound like he was just curious. Of course, whether or not Kazu understood the difference is a different question.
That's true. So, if you're studying with friends on a hot day, you might say, I'm going to get a drink from the vending machine. Do you want something? Because you're pretty sure that they're thirsty.
But if it were a comfortable, cool day, you would say, I'm going to get a drink from the vending machine. Do you want anything?
So, Josh, isn't there something you think is cooler than being good at math?
No way. Is there anything you can think of?
How about being able to fly, or having super strength, or shooting laser beams from your eyes, or shooting ice from your hands, or changing size? Our Itago point for today is how to refer to teachers in English.
In this week's issue, Kazu said Blair teacher. In Japanese, it would be Burea sensei, so he probably assumed it was the same in English.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. The first problem is that in English, a person's title comes in front of their name.
The second issue is that teacher Blair isn't very natural either. We usually use Mr. or Ms. instead.
If your teacher is male, use Mr. If your teacher is female, use Miss. So what should Kazu have called his teacher?
If you said Mr. Blair, that's right.
Now, in Japanese, sensei can also be used for doctors, but we can't use Mr. or Miss for them in English.
Their title is easy to remember, though. It's just doctor. So, if Mr. Blair was a doctor instead of a math teacher, you would call him Dr. Blair.
All right, let's review. If I was your teacher, what would you call me?
Mr. Schroer. And what would you call me?
Mr. Barnard. What if I were a doctor?
Dr. Schroer. And me?
Dr. Barnard. Nice job. I like the sound of that. It sounds cool.
Yeah, you're right, it does. Good day to you, Dr. Schroer.
And to you, Dr. Barnard. Well, that's all for today.
Be sure to try these phrases out, and don't forget to have fun.
See you next week.